The pain you hide during the day does not disappear when the lights go low. It simply waits for a softer hour. It waits until the noise becomes quiet, until the room becomes still, until you no longer have to smile for anyone, answer anyone, prove anything, or pretend that your heart is untouched. And then, when the night comes close, the hurt begins to rise. Not to harm you, not to shame you, not to remind you that you are weak. It rises because it has been waiting for love. It rises because some part of you has carried something heavy for too long and now wants to be seen with kindness. Tonight, the hurt you have hidden does not need more silence. It needs your gentle attention. It needs the voice inside you to become softer. It needs you to stop running from your own heart. Maybe during the day, you know how to keep going. You know how to work, speak, answer messages, take care of others, smile at the right time, and say you are fine even when something inside you feels tired. You may know how to keep the pain behind your eyes. You may know how to hold your tears until no one is looking. You may know how to make your life look normal, while your inner world feels full of things you have never fully said. But the heart is not a machine. It cannot carry hidden hurt forever without asking for space. It cannot keep swallowing sadness, disappointment, fear, regret, and old wounds without wanting relief. And before sleep, when your mind becomes softer, the heart may finally whisper, "Please see me. Please stop leaving me alone with this." This is not weakness, my dear. Hidden hurt is not proof that you failed. It is proof that you survived something your heart did not know how to fully release at the time. Sometimes we hide pain because we had to keep moving. Sometimes we hide it because there was no safe person to hear it. Sometimes we hide it because we were told to be strong, to forget, to move on, to stop thinking about it, to be grateful, to not make a big deal out of things. And so we learn to fold our feelings into quiet corners. We learn to act as if nothing touched us deeply. We learn to carry the hurt in the body, in the chest, in the stomach, in the shoulders, in the throat, and we call it normal. But tonight, you do not have to call it normal anymore. You can call it what it is. It is hurt. It is old pain. It is a tender place inside you asking for love. There is a kind of pain that does not make noise. It does not always cry loudly. It does not always explain itself. It may show up as tiredness. It may show up as overthinking. It may show up as feeling distant from people you love. It may show up as fear when someone gets too close. It may show up as anger that surprises you. It may show up as the feeling that you are never fully safe, even when nothing bad is happening in the moment. This kind of pain often comes from what has been hidden for too long. It comes from all the words you never got to say, all the times you were hurt and still had to be polite, all the moments you needed comfort but had to become your own comfort before you knew how. All the places where your heart closed a little because opening felt too risky. Tonight, I want you to understand something simple and important. The hurt you hide is not your enemy. The sadness you feel is not trying to destroy you. The memory that returns is not proof that you are trapped in the past. These feelings are parts of your inner world that have not yet received enough kindness. They come back because they want healing. They come back because the heart does not heal through being ignored. It heals through being met. It heals when you stop saying, "I should not feel this." It heals when you begin saying, "I understand why this hurts." It heals when you stop pushing the tender part away and begin saying, "I am here with you now." There may be a part of you that feels ashamed of what still hurts. You may think, "Why am I not over this yet? Why does this still affect me? Why do I still remember those words? Why do I still feel the loss, the rejection, the disappointment, the betrayal, the loneliness, the fear?" But healing is not a race, and the heart does not follow the clock. Some wounds are not deep because you are weak. They are deep because you cared. They are deep because you trusted. They are deep because you hoped. They are deep because something in you was open, and that openness was hurt. Please do not punish yourself for having a heart that felt things deeply. A deep heart needs deep kindness, not judgment. Tonight, you are not here to fight your memories. You are not here to force yourself to forget. You are not here to pretend that the pain never mattered. You are here to create a softer place inside yourself. A place where the hidden hurt can come out of the dark and final. I feel safe. You can say to your heart, "I know you have carried this quietly. I know you have tried to protect me. I know you have been tired. I know you have been waiting for me to listen. And I am listening now. Even if I do not understand every feeling, I am willing to be gentle with what I feel. Even if I cannot release everything tonight, I can stop being cruel to myself tonight. There is great power in no longer hiding from your own heart. So much of our pain becomes heavier because we keep acting as if it is not there. We make the face look calm while the heart is shaking. We tell people we are okay because explaining feels too tiring. We say it does not matter because we do not want to seem needy. We carry the hurt into sleep and wake up with the same heaviness, wondering why rest does not feel like rest. But how can the body fully rest when the heart still feels unheard? How can the mind become peaceful when it keeps pushing away what needs love? Sleep becomes softer when the inner world feels safe. And the inner world feels safe when you stop abandoning yourself. Maybe the hurt you have hidden tonight is not from one big moment. Maybe it is from many small moments. The small times you were not chosen. The small times your needs were ignored. The small times you were compared to others. the small times you gave love and did not receive care in return. The small times you kept quiet because speaking would only create more pain. The small times you told yourself it was nothing, but your heart remembered. These small things can gather like stones in the chest. One by one, they may seem light, but after years, the heart becomes tired from carrying them. Tonight is not about blaming anyone. Tonight is about becoming honest enough to say, this did affect me and I deserve care now. There is a difference between living in the past and healing what the past left inside you. Living in the past means repeating the pain and making it your whole identity. Healing means looking at what hurt with love so it no longer controls your present. You are not wrong for needing healing. You are not failing because something still feels tender. You are not behind because your heart needs more time. You are simply human. You are a soul learning how to stop hiding from the places that were once too painful to touch. And tonight, the touch does not have to be harsh. It can be gentle. It can be slow. It can be honest. It can be full of love. Let this truth settle softly inside you. The hurt you hide is not asking you to become perfect. It is asking you to become present. It is not asking you to solve your whole life before sleep. It is asking you to stop leaving your pain alone. It is not asking you to understand every detail of what happened. It is asking you to admit that your heart matters. Your feelings matter. Your inner peace matters. The part of you that has been quiet for so long matters. And when you begin to meet that part with love, the night changes. It no longer becomes a place where old pain attacks you. It becomes a place where hidden pain finally begins to soften. Tonight, I do not hide from my heart. I meet it with love. Let this be the first gentle truth you carry into the night, not as a command, not as pressure, not as another thing you must do perfectly. Let it be a soft light inside you. Tonight, I do not hide from my heart. I meet it with love. If tears come, they are not a problem. If silence comes, it is not empty. If you feel tired, you are allowed to be tired. If you feel nothing at first, that is okay too. Sometimes the heart needs time to trust that you are truly listening. Tonight, you do not need to force a feeling. You only need to stop fighting yourself. The hurt that has been hidden may have many shapes. It may be the hurt of not being understood. It may be the hurt of giving too much and receiving too little. It may be the hurt of loving someone who could not love you with care. It may be the hurt of feeling invisible in a room full of people. It may be the hurt of trying so hard and still feeling unseen. It may be the hurt of losing someone, losing trust, losing a version of yourself, or losing the life you thought you would have. Whatever shape it has, it deserves tenderness. You do not need to compare your pain to anyone else's pain. You do not need to decide whether it is big enough to deserve healing. If it hurts you, it deserves love. Sometimes the hardest part is admitting that something still hurts. Many people are afraid that if they admit the pain, it will become stronger. But often the opposite happens. What is hidden becomes heavy. What is named with love begins to loosen. When you say, "This hurt me," you are not making yourself weak. You are telling the truth. When you say, "I have been carrying sadness," you are not creating sadness. You are finally noticing what was already there. When you say, "I need peace tonight," you are not asking for too much. You are giving your soul permission to receive what it has needed for a long time. You may have learned to be strong by not needing anything, but true strength is not the absence of need. True strength is being honest about what your heart requires to heal. It takes courage to stop pretending. It takes courage to say, "I was hurt." It takes courage to say, "I am still soft in this place." It takes courage to let love reach the part of you that has learned to hide. So tonight, let your strength become gentle. Let your power become kindness. Let your healing begin with the simple choice to stop turning away from yourself. Your heart does not need a perfect answer tonight. It needs safety. It needs a little room to breathe. It needs words that do not cut. It needs a voice inside you that says, "I am not angry at you for hurting. I am not ashamed of you for feeling. I am not leaving you because you are tired. I am here. I will listen. I will not make your pain your whole identity. I will not deny it either. I will hold it with love until it becomes lighter." That is how hidden hurt begins to change. Not through force, but through loving presence. And perhaps as you hear these words, something inside you already knows. There is a part of you that is ready to stop carrying everything in silence. There is a part of you that is ready to set down the old weight, not by pretending it never happened, but by no longer giving it the right to live inside your whole body every night. There is a part of you that wants to sleep with a softer heart, a part that wants to feel safe again, a part that wants to believe that peace is still possible. That part is not gone. It has been waiting beneath the hurt. Tonight, you are making space for it to rise. So let this be the beginning. Not a dramatic beginning. Not a perfect beginning. A gentle beginning. A night where you stop treating hidden hurt like something shameful and begin treating it like something sacred enough to heal. A night where you no longer say, "I should be over this." A night where you say, "I am willing to love myself through this." A night where the heart does not have to perform. A night where the soul does not have to explain. A night where the tender places in you are allowed to be met with mercy. Tonight, I do not hide from my heart. I meet it with love. When pain is buried too long, it does not always stay quiet. It may not speak in words, but it speaks through the body, through the mind, through the way you love, through the way you trust, through the way you sleep, through the way you hold yourself when no one is watching. Hidden pain can become a heaviness you cannot explain. It can become a fear that appears even when life seems calm. It can become a habit of expecting disappointment before anything has happened. It can become the need to protect yourself from love because love once came with hurt. And sometimes, without knowing it, you begin to build a life around the pain you never had time to heal. This is not blame. This is awareness. Blame says, something is wrong with me. Awareness says, something inside me needs care. Blame makes the heart close. Awareness helps the heart open. Blame looks at hidden pain and says, why are you like this? Awareness looks at hidden pain and says, I understand that you have been carrying too much for too long. Tonight, we are not using your pain against you. We are not turning your wounds into shame. We are simply noticing that what has been buried may still be asking for love. And when you notice with kindness, healing becomes possible. Many people spend years trying to push pain away. They stay busy. They help everyone else. They become the strong one, the calm one, the one who can handle it, the one who does not make problems, the one who does not ask for much. They learn to smile while their heart is tired. They learn to say yes while their body wants rest. They learn to say it is fine when it is not finished. And slowly, the pain that was never spoken begins to live under the surface. It may not control every moment, but it colors many things. It may make joy feel unsafe. It may make rest feel strange. It may make receiving love feel uncomfortable. It may make peace feel unfamiliar. When pain is buried, the heart often becomes guarded. You may want love, but when love comes near, another part of you becomes afraid. You may want closeness, but closeness may feel dangerous because it reminds you of being hurt before. You may want support, but asking for help may feel uncomfortable because you once had to survive without it. You may want rest, but slowing down may make feelings rise, so you keep yourself busy. This is how hidden hurt shapes life quietly. Not because you choose suffering on purpose, but because the nervous system remembers what the mind tries to forget. The body remembers the times you did not feel safe. The heart remembers the moments it had to close. Pain buried too long can also become self-blame. Instead of saying I was hurt, you may begin to say, maybe I was too sensitive. Maybe I expected too much. Maybe I should have known better. Maybe I deserved it. Maybe I am the problem. But these are often the thoughts of a heart trying to make sense of what happened. The mind would rather blame itself than accept that something painful happened, and there may never be a perfect answer. Self-blame gives the mind a false feeling of control. It says, if it was my fault, maybe I can prevent all pain in the future by becoming perfect. But dear one, you were never meant to become perfect in order to be safe. You were meant to be loved, respected, and treated with care. There is a pain that comes from what happened, and there is another pain that comes from turning against yourself because it happened. The first pain may not have been your choice, but the second pain can begin to soften when you stop attacking your own heart. If someone did not value you, please do not continue their work by refusing to value yourself. If someone did not hear you, please do not continue the wound by refusing to hear yourself. If someone left you feeling small, please do not keep making yourself smaller. Tonight, you can begin to end the second wound. You can say, "What happened hurt me, but I will not hurt myself again by speaking to myself without love." Hidden pain can become overthinking. The mind tries to return again and again to the same moment, the same message, the same ending, the same memory, the same question. Why did this happen? Why did they say that? Why did I stay? Why did I not speak? Why was I not chosen? Why did life allow this? And the mind believes that if it thinks long enough, it will find the one answer that finally makes the pain disappear. But sometimes the heart does not need another answer. Sometimes it needs comfort. Sometimes it needs to be held inwardly. Sometimes it needs permission to grieve what to never got, what it lost, what it hoped for, what it had to survive. The mind searches, but the heart needs love. When pain is buried too long, it may also make you expect less from life. You may stop asking for joy because disappointment taught you to be careful. You may stop dreaming because hope once hurt. You may stop trusting because trust once broke. You may tell yourself you are being realistic, but sometimes what we call realistic is only pain wearing a serious face. It says, do not expect too much, do not open too much, do not need too much, do not believe too much. Stay small, stay safe, stay where nothing can touch you. But a life built only around protection can become a lonely place. The heart needs safety, yes, but it also needs openness. It needs warmth. It needs beauty. It needs the chance to feel alive again. This is why hidden hurt must be treated gently. If you try to rip it out, the heart may close more. If you shame it, it may hide deeper. If you rush it, it may become afraid. Healing hidden pain is like speaking to a frightened part of yourself that has been waiting behind a locked door. You do not bang on the door. You do not demand that it open. You come close with kindness. You let it know it is safe. You let it know you are not there to punish it. You let it know you have returned with love. And little by little, the door inside you begins to soften. I am safe to stop carrying pain in silence. This is a gentle sentence, but it carries great power. It does not say you must release everything tonight. It does not say you must understand everything tonight. It does not say you must forgive before your heart is ready. It simply says you are safe to stop carrying it alone. Silence can feel strong for a while, but when silence becomes a prison, love must enter. You do not have to tell the whole world your pain. You do not have to explain yourself to people who will not understand. But inside your own heart, you can stop pretending. Inside your own heart, you can tell the truth with compassion. There are pains we hide because we do not want to burden others. There are pains we hide because we fear being judged. There are pains we hide because we believe no one will care. There are pains we hide because we have been strong for so long that weakness feels dangerous. But feeling pain does not make you a burden. Needing care does not make you too much. Having a tender heart does not make you broken. You are allowed to have places inside you that need warmth. You are allowed to have memories that still ask for healing. You are allowed to be both strong and tired. You are allowed to be both grateful and grieving. You are allowed to be both healing and still human. Sometimes buried pain makes you feel separate from yourself. You may go through the day doing everything that needs to be done, but deep inside you feel far away from your own heart. You may not know exactly what you feel. You may only know that something feels heavy. You may feel numb and then judge yourself for being numb. But numbness is often not emptiness. It is protection. It is the heart saying, I had to feel less because feeling everything was too much. So if you feel numb tonight, do not attack that either. Say, I understand. You protected me, and now gently I am learning how to feel safe again. Even numbness can begin to thaw in the presence of love. Pain buried too long can also come out in ways that confuse you. You may become upset over something small because it touches something old. You may feel anxious when someone takes too long to respond because an old fear of being left wakes up. You may feel angry when someone ignores your needs because a deeper part remembers all the times you were not considered. You may feel sadness at night because daytime kept you distracted. These reactions are not proof that you are difficult. They may be signs that something unhealed is asking for attention. Instead of saying, why am I reacting like this? You can ask, what old hurt is being touched right now? That question changes everything. It turns judgment into understanding. The heart keeps carrying what it was never meant to carry forever. That is why tonight matters. Not because everything must be solved before sleep, but because even a small act of inner kindness can begin to lighten the load. You can stop making your pain carry itself in the dark. You can sit with your own heart in a softer way. You can say, I know this has been heavy. I know you have been brave. I know you kept going when you did not know how. I know you smiled when you wanted to cry. I know you stayed quiet when you needed comfort. And I am sorry I did not always know how to listen. I am listening now. There is no shame in needing to release what has been hidden. There is no shame in feeling tired from holding yourself together. There is no shame in admitting that some part of you still aches. The shame was never the truth. The shame was a shadow placed over the wound. Tonight, let the shadow begin to lift. Let the wound be met without hatred. Let the pain be given warmth instead of silence. Let your own heart become a safer place to live. You do not need to earn this safety. You do not need to prove you deserve it. You deserve tenderness because you are here, because you have carried enough, because your heart has waited long enough to be treated with care. And if there is a part of you that says, "But I do not know how to let go," that is okay. Letting go often begins before we know how. It begins with willingness. It begins when you say, "I may not know how to release this fully, but I am willing to stop feeding it with self-blame. I am willing to stop calling myself weak. I am willing to stop making my pain my whole name. I am willing to let love come closer to the place that hurts." Willingness is a doorway. It does not require force. It does not demand that you become someone else. It simply opens a little space where healing can enter. Hidden pain may have taught you to expect life to be hard. It may have taught you to prepare for loss before love has even arrived. It may have taught you to question kindness, to fear peace, to distrust good things when they come. But tonight, you can remind yourself that pain taught you survival, not destiny. It taught you how to protect yourself in a season when you needed protection. But you are allowed to learn a new way now. You are allowed to be safe without being closed. You are allowed to be wise without being bitter. You are allowed to remember what happened without living as if it is still happening. You are allowed to set down the weight of old pain, even if only gently, even if only in the quiet privacy of your own heart. I am safe to stop carrying pain in silence. Let the words move through the places that have been tight. I am safe to stop carrying pain in silence. Let them reach the part of you that has been brave for too long. I am safe to stop carrying pain in silence. Let them remind you that you do not have to explain your whole story to begin healing. You do not have to receive an apology before your heart can become free. You do not have to wait for someone else to understand your pain before you understand it yourself. Your own kindness can become the first safe place. Your own love can become the first soft answer. Tonight, pain does not have to stay buried just because it has been buried for a long time. Old patterns can change. Old heaviness can soften. Old silence can become honest. Old fear can become a request for care. You are not trapped inside the way you have always handled pain. You are allowed to meet it differently now. You are allowed to stop smiling at your sadness and begin listening to it. You are allowed to stop carrying everyone else's comfort while ignoring your own. You are allowed to stop proving you are strong by never admitting you are hurt. True strength can be very quiet. Sometimes true strength is simply saying, "This hurts, and I will love myself here." The day can cover many things. It can cover sadness with work. It can cover loneliness with noise. It can cover fear with movement. It can cover grief with responsibility. It can cover anger with politeness. It can cover old pain with a face that says everything is fine. During the day, there is always something to do, someone to answer, somewhere to go, something to finish, something to clean, something to plan, something to carry. The mind has places to run. The heart has ways to hide. But night is different. Night removes many of the distractions. Night makes the room quiet. Night brings you back to yourself. And sometimes what was covered all day begins to rise. This is why the night can feel so tender. Not because night is against you. Not because sleep is unsafe. Not because your heart wants to suffer. Night simply creates space. It gives the hidden things a chance to be heard. The sadness you pushed away at noon may return before sleep. The memory you avoided in the morning may come softly into the mind. The feeling you did not have time for may sit beside you when the world becomes quiet. And if you do not understand what is happening, you may think something is wrong with you. But often, nothing is wrong. Something inside you is asking to be loved without interruption. The quiet night helps me hear my heart with kindness. Let this be the way you see the night, not as a place where old hurt comes to punish you, but as a place where the heart finally has enough silence to speak. During the day, you may be too busy to hear the small ache. You may be too focused on tasks to notice the heaviness in your chest. You may be too needed by others to notice how much you need comfort. But at night, the soul may gently bring these things forward. It may say, "Now that the world is quieter, can we look at this? Can we stop pretending? Can we give care to the place we kept hidden all day?" Many people fear the quiet because the quiet tells the truth. It shows where the heart is tired. It shows what still feels unfinished. It shows where you have been pretending. It shows what you miss, what you regret, what you wish had been different, what you still long for, what you are afraid to admit. But the truth is not here to destroy you. The truth is here to return you to yourself. A feeling that rises at night is not always a problem to solve. Sometimes it is a messenger. It says, "Please notice me. Please stop covering me with noise. Please stop making me carry myself alone. Please bring love here." You may have spent the day being useful to everyone else. You may have listened to others, supported others, worked for others, cared for others, answered others, smiled for others. But tonight your heart is asking, will you also be here for me? Will you listen to what I have been holding? Will you stop making my pain less important because no one else sees it? Will you stop waiting for someone else to notice before you notice? This is a deep kind of healing. It is the moment you become present with your own inner life, not as a judge, not as a critic, not as someone who wants the feeling to go away quickly, but as a loving presence that says, I am here now. The night reveals what the day covers because the soul does not want you to lose yourself forever in busyness. The soul knows that distraction can help for a while, but it cannot heal the wound completely. You can fill the day with tasks, but the heart still waits for tenderness. You can make the schedule full, but the inner child still waits to be held with kind words. You can keep your hands busy, but the body still holds what the mind has not faced. Night brings you back to the simple truth. You are not only a person who does things, you are a person who feels. You are a person who needs love. You are a person whose inner world matters. Sometimes the hurt that comes at night is not clear. You may not know exactly why you feel sad. You may not know why your chest feels heavy or why your thoughts begin to circle. You may not know why an old memory appears. Please do not demand an answer from yourself. The heart is not always direct. Sometimes it speaks through mood, through tightness, through dreams, through longing, through the simple feeling of being tired in a deeper way. Instead of asking harshly, "What is wrong with me?" ask softly, "What part of me needs kindness tonight?" That question is enough to change the feeling in the room of your own mind. It moves you from fear into care. If sadness comes tonight, let it be sadness without shame. If anger comes, let it be anger without self-hatred. If regret comes, let it be regret without punishment. If loneliness comes, let it be loneliness met with presence. You do not need to turn every feeling into a battle. You do not need to win against your own heart. Feelings are not enemies at the gate. They are visitors from inside you. Some are tired, some are afraid, some are carrying old stories. Some are only asking to be felt without being judged. The night gives them space to arrive. Your love gives them space to soften. There is a reason many people feel more emotional before sleep. The body is tired of holding the day. The mind has fewer distractions. The mask becomes too heavy to keep wearing. The heart senses that no one is watching. And sometimes this is when the truth finally becomes possible. The truth may be simple. I am hurt. I am lonely. I miss something. I need rest. I am tired of pretending. I want peace. I want to feel safe again. These truths are not too much. They are not dramatic. They are human. Let them be human. Let them be allowed. Let them be met with the kind of love you would offer someone you care deeply about. The quiet night helps me hear my heart with kindness. This sentence is not only comforting, it is a new way to relate to the evening. Instead of fearing what rises, you can begin to trust that what rises is asking for healing. Instead of filling every quiet space with distraction, you can let some silence become gentle, not empty silence, not lonely silence, a warm silence, a silence where your own heart can finally breathe. You can say, I am listening. I may not know how to fix everything, but I can listen. I may not know how to release all of this tonight, but I can stop turning away. I can be kind to the part of me that has waited all day to be heard. Night is not here to punish you. Night is here to help you listen. This is such a soft and powerful truth. If pain comes up before sleep, you are not going backward. You may be entering a healing layer. If tears come, you are not falling apart. Something frozen may be starting to move. If memories return, you are not failing. Your heart may be asking to be freed. Ram carrying them alone. If you feel tender, it does not mean you are weak. It may mean you are finally safe enough to feel what was pushed away. Please let yourself be human in the night. Please let your heart have room to speak. During the day, you may have told yourself there was no time to feel, no time to rest, no time to admit what hurt, no time to sit with your own heart. And perhaps that was true in the way the day unfolded. But before sleep, even without solving anything, you can return to yourself with love. You can soften the voice inside you. You can stop repeating old fear. You can stop forcing the heart to be quiet. You can say, I know I have hidden this hurt. I know I have carried it through the day. But tonight, I do not need to carry it in the same hard way. Tonight, I allow love to come closer. There may be a part of you that wants to run from quiet because quiet makes you feel what you have avoided. But running forever is exhausting. It takes energy to keep pain buried. It takes energy to keep smiling over sadness. It takes energy to keep pretending the heart is not asking for care. Imagine how much life force can return when you stop using so much strength to hide from yourself. Imagine how much softer sleep can become when the body no longer has to hold the full weight of unspoken pain. Imagine how different tomorrow may feel if tonight you offer your heart even a little honesty and a little love. You do not have to open every hidden room inside you tonight. You do not have to search for every wound. You do not have to make your healing heavy. Let this be gentle. Let the night show only what you are ready to meet. Let the heart speak in its own way. Let love move slowly. Healing does not need to feel like pressure. It can feel like coming home to yourself. It can feel like taking off the mask in the quiet. It can feel like telling your own heart, you do not have to hide from me anymore. I am not here to judge you. I am here to love you. The day may have covered your hurt, but the night can help uncover it with grace, not to leave you exposed, not to make you suffer again, but to let what is hidden begin to breathe. A covered wound cannot receive light. A denied feeling cannot receive comfort. A hidden hurt cannot be fully set free until it is allowed to be seen with kindness. Tonight, that kindness begins within you. It begins in the way you speak to yourself. It begins in the way you stop calling your feelings a problem. It begins in the way you let the quiet become a safe place instead of a scary place. If the night brings an old memory, you can say, "This memory is here, but I am here too." If the night brings sadness, you can say, "This sadness is here, but love is here too." If the night brings fear, you can say, "This fear is here, but I do not have to become fear." If the night brings longing, you can say, "This longing is here, and I can hold it with tenderness." This is how you begin to separate yourself from the pain. The pain is something you are feeling. It is not the whole of who you are. The memory is something that visits. It is not the whole house of your life. The hurt is something that asks for healing. It is not your final truth. The quiet night helps me hear my heart with kindness. Let this truth stay with you as the evening deepens. Let it soften the way you understand your own emotions. Let it remind you that hidden hurt can be set free only when love is allowed to enter. The night has not come to make you weak. It has come to make you honest. It has come to help you lay down the performance of the day. It has come to bring you back to the part of yourself that needs care. And as you listen more gently, the heart begins to trust you. The hidden places begin to open. The old heaviness begins to lose its hold. The pain that once lived in silence begins to feel the warmth of your own loving presence. You do not need to fight what you feel tonight. You do not need to push sadness away as if it is doing something wrong. You do not need to argue with the tears that want to come. You do not need to tighten your heart against anger, regret, fear, loneliness, or old pain. These feelings are not proof that you are failing. They are not proof that you are going backward. They are not proof that healing has left you. They may simply be the parts of you that have waited too long to be met with gentleness. Tonight, you do not have to become hard against your own heart. You can soften toward what is moving inside you. Many people are taught to fight their feelings before they ever learn to listen to them. They are told not to cry, not to be upset, not to care so much, not to think about it, not to feel too deeply. So the heart learns to hide. The body learns to hold. The mind learns to cover pain with busy thoughts. And when a feeling finally rises, the first reaction may be fear. You may say, "No, not this again. I do not want to feel this. I should be stronger than this. I thought I had healed this already." But healing does not always mean a feeling never visits again. Sometimes healing means that when the feeling comes, you do not abandon yourself in the middle of it. There is a big difference between feeling pain and becoming lost inside pain. You can feel sadness without calling yourself sad forever. You can feel fear without making fear your future. You can feel anger without letting anger become your whole voice. You can feel regret without turning regret into punishment. Feelings move more gently when you stop making them your identity. A feeling is something passing through your inner world. It is not the whole truth of who you are. You are the loving awareness that can notice it. You are the tender presence that can hold it. You are the safe place that can say, "This is here now, and I can meet it with love." Tonight, if a feeling rises, try not to close the door against it. Closing the door often makes the feeling knock harder. Pushing it down often makes it return in another form. Fighting it often gives it more power. The heart does not heal by being told to be quiet. The body does not relax when it is treated like an enemy. The mind does not become peaceful when every feeling is judged as wrong. Feelings soften when they are allowed to be felt in a safe inner space. They soften when you stop adding fear on top of fear. They soften when the voice inside you says, "I can allow this feeling to move through me. I do not have to be afraid of my own heart." You do not heal by hating what you feel. You heal by giving it space and love. This is a simple truth, but it can change the way you meet yourself at night. If sadness comes, you can say, "Sadness is here, and I can be kind to myself while it is here." If anger comes, you can say, "Anger is here, and perhaps it is showing me where I felt hurt, crossed, ignored, or unseen." If fear comes, you can say, "Fear is here, and perhaps it is trying to protect me, even if I no longer need to live inside its alarm." If regret comes, you can say, "Regret is here, and I can learn without attacking the person I was when I did not know what I know now." Feelings carry messages, but they do not always speak clearly at first. Sadness may be asking for comfort. Anger may be asking for truth. Fear may be asking for safety. Loneliness may be asking for connection. Tiredness may be asking for rest. Numbness may be asking for patience. The feeling itself is not the problem. The problem begins when you judge the feeling, hide it, shame it, or make it wrong for existing. Tonight, instead of asking, "How do I get rid of this feeling quickly?" ask a softer question. What is this feeling asking me to understand with love? That question does not force. It opens. It gives the heart a chance to speak without being pushed. There may be grief inside you that never had a safe place to land. Grief for what ended. Grief for what never began. Grief for the love you gave without receiving the same care. Grief for the younger version of you who had to be strong too soon. Grief for the years spent trying to earn love from places that could not give it. Grief for the dreams that changed, the trust that broke, the words that stayed in your throat. If grief rises tonight, do not treat it like weakness. Grief is love with nowhere easy to go. It is the heart honoring what mattered. It is the soul admitting that something touched you deeply. Let grief be held with respect. Let it be met without shame. There may be anger inside you too. And anger can be frightening when you have been taught to be nice at the cost of being honest. But anger is not always a bad thing. Sometimes anger is the part of you that finally says, "That hurt. That was not fair. I needed more care. I deserved respect. I should not have had to carry that alone." Anger becomes harmful when it is used to destroy, but anger can also become a doorway to self-respect when it is listened to with wisdom. Tonight, you do not need to act from anger. You only need to understand what it is pointing toward. Perhaps it is showing you the boundary your heart has needed for a long time. There may be fear inside you, fear of being hurt again, fear of being left, fear of opening your heart, fear of being seen, fear of receiving good because good once felt temporary, fear of trusting life because life once surprised you with pain. If fear comes, please do not shame yourself for it. Fear often rises from a part of you that remembers danger, disappointment, or loss. It may not know that this moment is different. It may not know that you are older now, wiser now, more aware now, more able to choose now. Fear needs reassurance, not hatred. It needs a soft inner voice that says, "I hear you. I understand why you are here." But we do not have to live inside the old story tonight. There may be regret inside you. Regret can be heavy before sleep because the mind likes to replay what cannot be changed. It may show you what you should have said, what you should have noticed, what you should have left, what you should have chosen. But regret becomes a prison when it is used only to punish. Let regret become a teacher instead. Let it show you what you value now. Let it show you where you have grown. Let it show you how your heart wants to choose differently next time. You are allowed to learn from the past without living under its punishment. You are allowed to say, "I did what I could with what I understood then. Now I understand more, and I can choose with more love." Tonight, I allow my feelings to move through me with peace. Let this sentence become a soft doorway inside you. It does not mean you enjoy every feeling. It does not mean every feeling is easy. It means you stop fighting the river and begin allowing it to flow. A feeling that is allowed to move may rise, soften, change shape, and pass. A feeling that is locked away may grow heavy and wait for another night. You do not have to open the whole river at once. You only need to stop building walls against your own heart. You only need to say, I can feel this gently. I can meet this kindly. I can be here with myself while this moves. If your chest feels tight tonight, do not make the tightness wrong. The body may be holding words that were never said. If your throat feels heavy, do not make it wrong. The throat may remember the times you stayed silent to keep peace outside while losing peace inside. If your stomach feels tense, do not make it wrong. The body may be carrying old fear. If your shoulders feel tired, do not make them wrong. They may have held too many invisible responsibilities. Speak to the body as you would speak to something dear. Say, I know you have carried so much. I am not here to fight you. I am here to listen. I am here to help you feel safe again. The body often holds the feelings the mind tries to forget. This is why you may feel tired when you finally become quiet. This is why rest can bring up emotion. This is why hidden hurt may feel physical. It is not strange. It is not shameful. The body has been with you through every season. It has carried the days you did not know how to explain. It has held the memories you pushed aside. It has protected you in ways you may not even understand. Tonight, let your body know it does not have to protect you from your own feelings. You can meet them with care. You can let them move slowly. You can let the body soften at its own pace. Sometimes the feeling you fight the hardest is the feeling that most needs compassion. If you fight loneliness, it may become deeper. If you fight sadness, it may become heavier. If you fight fear, it may become louder. If you fight anger, it may come out in ways you did not plan. But when you turn toward the feeling with kindness, the energy begins to change. It may not disappear at once, but it stops being alone. And a feeling that is no longer alone does not need to shout so loudly. It can begin to relax. It can begin to trust that you will not leave yourself just because the feeling is uncomfortable. There is no need to make your healing look graceful tonight. Healing can be quiet. Healing can be messy inside. Healing can be a soft admission that you are tired of pretending. Healing can be the moment you stop saying, I should not feel this, and begin saying, this feeling deserves care. Healing can be the moment you no longer use spiritual words to cover pain, but use love to meet it. You are not here to impress anyone with how calm you look. You are here to become honest enough to be free. And honesty, when held with love, becomes a holy kind of relief. If the old hurt has made you hard, do not hate the hardness. It may have protected you. If the old hurt has made you quiet, do not hate the quiet. It may have helped you survive. If the old hurt has made you careful, do not hate the carefulness. It may have been your way of staying safe. But tonight, you can ask whether the protection is still needed in the same way. You can say, "Thank you for protecting me, but I am learning a softer way now. I do not need to stay closed forever. I do not need to push every feeling away. I can be safe and tender at the same time. I can be wise and open at the same time." The feeling you fear may not be as dangerous as the silence you have kept around it. Many feelings only want to be acknowledged. They do not want to control your life. They do not want to keep you awake forever. They do not want to make you suffer. They want to be seen. They want to be allowed. They want to be held long enough to release their grip. The heart is wise in its own way. It knows when something has been ignored too long. It knows when love is needed. It knows when the night is quiet enough for healing to begin. Trust the heart enough to listen, and trust yourself and ought to remain gentle while you listen. Tonight, you can make a new agreement with your inner world. You can say, "I will not attack myself for feeling. I will not call my tenderness a weakness. I will not shame my tears. I will not punish my anger for telling me the truth. I will not make fear my enemy. I will not turn regret into a life sentence. I will meet what rises with patience. I will let love be stronger than judgment. I will allow my feelings to move through me with peace." These words may not remove every ache at once, but they change the atmosphere inside you. They make the heart feel less alone. And when the heart feels less alone, sleep becomes easier to enter. What hurt you was real. You do not need to pretend it was smaller than it was. You do not need to cover it with false cheer. You do not need to tell yourself it did not matter. If it changed the way you trusted, it mattered. If it made your heart close, it mattered. If it made you question your worth, it mattered. If it stayed inside your body long after the moment passed, it mattered. Your pain does not need to be denied in order for you to heal. In fact, healing often begins when you finally allow yourself to say, "Yes, that hurt me. Yes, it affected me. Yes, my heart deserves care here." But the hurt, real as it was, is not your whole life. It is part of your story, but it is not the whole story. It may have shaped you, but it does not have to own you. It may have taught you to protect yourself, but it does not get to decide that love will never feel safe again. It may have made you cautious, but it does not get to take away every future blessing. The pain was a chapter, not the whole book. The wound was a place, not the whole map. The loss was a moment, not the final meaning of your life. Something more is still possible for you. Sometimes the mind takes one painful chapter and reads it as if it explains everything. If you were rejected, the mind may say, "I am not chosen." If you were betrayed, the mind may say, "No one can be trusted." If you were ignored, the mind may say, "My needs do not matter." If you were disappointed, the mind may say, "Hope is dangerous." But these are not final truths. These are conclusions made by a hurting heart. They may feel real because pain speaks loudly, but they are not the full voice of life. Tonight, you can begin to question the old conclusion. You can say, "This hurt me deeply," but it does not get to define what is still possible. What hurt me does not define what is still possible for me. Let this sentence meet the places where the old story has felt too strong. What hurt me does not define what is still possible for me. It does not erase what happened. It does not ask you to forget. It does not force you to feel ready before you are ready. It simply opens a door. It reminds you that pain may have written some pages, but it does not hold the pen forever. Your life is still alive. Your heart is still learning. Your soul is still being guided, and the future does not have to be a copy of the wound. The past can become very convincing when it has been repeated in the mind for a long time. Every time you replay it, every time you call it proof, every time you use it to explain why nothing good can happen now, it becomes stronger. But the past is not alive in the same way you are alive. It cannot choose a new thought. You can. It cannot open to a new kind of love. You can. It cannot soften the body with kind words. You can. It cannot bless the future. You can. The past may have happened, but your response is still unfolding. And in your response, there is power. There is a tender balance in healing. You do not want to deny the wound, but you also do not want to build a home inside it. Denying the wound says, nothing happened. Living inside the wound says, nothing else can happen. Healing says, something happened, it mattered, and I am allowed to grow beyond it. Healing gives the pain respect without giving it the throne. Healing allows memory without making memory the master. Healing lets the heart grieve without letting grief cancel joy forever. Tonight, this balance can begin inside you. You can honor the hurt and still open to peace. Maybe you have carried a story about yourself because of what happened. Maybe you decided that you were not enough, not lovable enough, not wise enough, not strong enough, not lucky enough, not worthy enough. But my dear, pain often lies about identity. It takes what happened to you and tries to tell you who you are. It says, because they left, you are not worth staying for. Because they hurt you, you are not worth protecting. Because you failed once, you are not capable. Because one door closed, no door will open. But pain is not a truthful judge of your soul. Pain speaks from fear. Love speaks from truth. And love says, you are still whole beneath what happened. There is a part of you that existed before the hurt, a soft, bright, trusting part. A part that could feel joy in simple things. A part that believed in goodness. a part that knew how to hope. That part may feel buried, but it is not gone. It may be quiet, but it is not dead. It may be waiting beneath the protection, beneath the tiredness, beneath the old story. Healing does not always create a new you from nothing. Sometimes healing helps you return to the you that pain covered, the you that can breathe more freely, the you that can love without abandoning yourself, the you that can receive without fear controlling every doorway. The hurt was real, and your strength was real too. The fact that you are here, listening, opening, wanting peace means something in you kept choosing life. Even if you felt broken at times, something in you kept going. Even if you did not know how to heal, something in you kept seeking. Even if you made mistakes, something in you kept learning. Even if you carried pain in silence, something in you never fully gave up on the possibility of softness. Please do not only remember what hurt you. Remember the strength that carried you through. Remember the quiet courage it took to keep living with a heart that had been touched by pain. Sometimes we give the hurt more attention than the healing. We remember the wound in detail, but we forget the moments we survived. We remember the person who hurt us, but we forget the inner strength that rose afterward. We remember the loss, but we forget the wisdom that slowly came. We remember the tears, but we forget the mornings we still got up. Tonight, let the story become wider. Yes, there was pain, but there was also survival. There was also growth. There was also learning. There was also the slow return of your own light. The hurt is not the only truth here. There is more to you than what you had to carry. The heart can honor a wound without living inside it forever. This is an important freedom. You can say that mattered and also say, I am ready to stop letting it control every night. You can say, I was hurt, and also say, I am open to peace. You can say, I lost something, and also say, life can still bring me good. You can say, I remember, and also say, I do not have to stay emotionally trapped in that moment. This is not rejection of your pain. It is a loving movement forward. It is the soul saying, I will not deny what happened, but I will not let it be the only thing I carry into tomorrow. If someone broke your trust, it does not mean trust is impossible forever. It means trust must now include wisdom. If someone did not value you, it does not mean your value was missing. It means they could not meet you with the care you deserved. If something ended, it does not mean everything beautiful ends in pain. It means that chapter closed and your heart needs time to feel safe again. If you made a choice you regret, it does not mean you are doomed to repeat it. It means you are learning. You are becoming more awake. You are growing in ways your younger self could not yet understand. Tonight, you can begin to loosen the old label. You are not the rejected one. You are not the abandoned one. You are not the forgotten one. You are not the broken one. You are not the mistake. You are a living soul who has been hurt and is healing. You are someone learning how to return to love without losing yourself. You are someone whose heart still matters. You are someone life can still bless. You are someone who can become softer without becoming unsafe, wiser without becoming cold, open without becoming unprotected. The old label can fall away. The deeper truth can return. There may be parts of your past that you cannot change. No amount of thinking can make certain words unsaid. No amount of regret can remake certain choices. No amount of longing can bring back certain moments. But peace does not require you to change the past. Peace begins when the past no longer owns the whole room inside you. Peace begins when you stop letting old pain speak louder than present love. Peace begins when you allow the future to be more than a repeated fear. You cannot rewrite what happened, but you can choose not to let it write every page from here. What hurt me does not define what is still possible for me. Say this to the part of you that has been afraid to hope. Say it to the part of you that thinks the past has already decided the future. Say it to the part of you that expects the same pain again. Say it softly, because the heart may need time to believe it. What hurt me does not define what is still possible for me. Possibility can return slowly. Peace can return slowly. Trust can return slowly. Joy can return slowly. You do not have to rush the return. You only have to stop closing every door because one door once hurt you. The hurt may have changed you, but perhaps not only in painful ways. Perhaps it made you more aware of what you need. Perhaps it showed you the importance of boundaries. Perhaps it taught you that your body speaks when your heart is tired. Perhaps it made you more compassionate toward others who carry silent pain. Perhaps it helped you see where you were giving too much, chasing too much, ignoring yourself too much, or calling pain love. This does not make the hurt good. It simply means life can still bring wisdom from what wounded you. Love can still grow in places that once felt barren. The soul can still rise after a heavy season. Do not let pain convince you that your tenderness is gone. Tenderness may be hidden under protection. It may need time. It may need safety. It may need you to stop forcing it open. But tenderness can return. A soft heart can return. A gentle hope can return. A peaceful night can return. A kind relationship with yourself can return. A feeling of being at home in your body can return. You are not too wounded for peace. You are not too late for healing. You are not too complicated for love. You are a person who has carried pain, and tonight you are learning to carry yourself with more kindness. The past was a chapter, not the whole story. Let that be a lamp in the dark places of your memory. The past was a chapter, not the whole story. That chapter may have been painful. It may have been confusing. It may have changed your path. But the story is still unfolding. There are pages that have not yet been lived. There are mornings that have not yet opened. There are moments of peace you have not yet felt. There are forms of love you have not yet received. There are softer thoughts you have not yet practiced. There is a version of you who is not ruled by the old hurt. Tonight, that version comes closer when you stop making pain the whole truth. Forgiveness can be a difficult word when the heart has been hurt. Some people hear forgiveness and feel pressure. They think it means saying what happened was okay. They think it means forgetting. They think it means letting someone return without change. They think it means becoming silent about pain, pretending nothing happened, or making the other person comfortable while the heart still aches. But true forgiveness is not approval. True forgiveness is not denial. True forgiveness does not ask you to betray yourself. True forgiveness is a path toward freedom inside your own heart. Forgiveness is not saying the past did not matter. It is saying the past no longer gets to own all of your peace. Forgiveness is not saying the hurt was right. It is saying your life force deserves to return to you. Forgiveness is not always about the other person. Sometimes it is about releasing the invisible chain that keeps your heart tied to the moment that wounded you. You may never receive the apology you deserved. You may never hear the explanation that would make everything feel clear. You may never see someone fully understand the pain they caused, but your freedom does not have to wait forever outside someone else's door. I release the hold this pain has had on my heart. This sentence is gentle because it does not force forgiveness to happen before the heart is ready. It begins with release. It begins with the hold. It begins with the truth that pain can attach itself to the heart and keep pulling your energy backward. You may be living in the present, but a part of you may still be arguing with the past. A part of you may still be waiting to be chosen, waiting to be heard, waiting to be protected, waiting for someone to finally understand. That waiting can become exhausting. Forgiveness begins when you say, I am allowed to stop waiting for the past to become different before I can feel peace. This does not mean you excuse harm. It does not mean you return to people, places, or patterns that made you feel unsafe. It does not mean you erase your boundaries. In fact, real forgiveness often becomes stronger when it includes clear boundaries. You can release bitterness and still say no. You can bless your own heart and still walk away. You can stop carrying resentment and still choose distance. You can forgive someone in your own heart without giving them access to your life. Forgiveness is not the same as trust. Trust may need change, time, honesty, and safety. Forgiveness is the inner release of the poison you no longer want to drink. Resentment often feels powerful at first. It can feel like protection. It can feel like the only way to prove that what happened mattered. It can feel like a wall that keeps pain from returning. But after a while, resentment does not only keep others out, it can keep your own peace out too. It can make the heart hard around places that need warmth. It can keep the body ready for a fight that is no longer happening. It can keep the mind replaying the same old courtroom, asking the same old questions, seeking the same old answer. And every night, when the world becomes quiet, resentment may return with the same heavy story. You do not need to shame yourself for having resentment. Resentment is often pain that has not felt protected. It may be the heart saying, "I was hurt and no one made it right." It may be the inner child saying, "Why did no one come for me?" It may be the body saying, "I still do not feel safe." So do not attack resentment. Listen beneath it. Ask what it is protecting. Ask what it wants you to know. Maybe it wants you to know that your pain mattered. Maybe it wants you to stop going back to what hurt you. Maybe it wants you to honor the boundary you once ignored. When resentment is heard with love, it can begin to soften into wisdom. Forgiveness does not have to begin with a grand feeling. It can begin with a small willingness. You can say, "I am willing to release the pain connected to this memory. I am willing to stop letting this old hurt control my sleep. I am willing to take back the energy I have left in the past. I am willing to forgive myself for what I did not know." Willingness is gentle. It does not push the heart faster than it can move. It does not demand instant peace. It simply opens a little window inside the room that has felt closed. Through that window, fresh air begins to enter. Forgiving yourself may be the deepest part of this healing. Many hidden hurts are tied to old self-blame. You may blame yourself for staying too long, trusting too much, speaking too little, giving too much, not seeing the signs, not leaving sooner, not knowing better. But please listen gently. The person you were then did not have the awareness you have now. That version of you was trying to survive with the tools, knowledge, strength, and hope they had at that time. Do not use today's wisdom as a weapon against the older version of yourself. Use it as a light. Say, "I understand more now, and because I understand more, I can love myself more deeply, not less." Self-forgiveness does not mean you deny responsibility. It means you stop punishing yourself as if punishment can heal what happened. You can learn. You can grow. You can choose differently. You can make repair where repair is healthy and possible. But you do not need to keep beating your own heart to prove that you regret something. Regret has already taught you. Shame does not need to remain as your teacher forever. Tonight, you can say, "I forgive myself for not knowing what I know now. I forgive myself for the ways I tried to be loved. I forgive myself for staying silent when I was afraid. I forgive myself for surviving in the only way I knew then." there is also the forgiveness of life itself. Sometimes the hurt is not only toward a person, sometimes it is toward life. You may wonder why something happened, why a prayer seemed unanswered, why a door closed, why a loss came, why a season was so hard. These questions can live very deep in the heart. You do not have to force answers tonight. You do not have to pretend you understand everything, but you can begin to soften the fight inside you. You can say, "Life, I do not understand all of it, but I am tired of crying war in my heart. I am willing to be guided back to peace. I am willing to believe that love can still meet me here." Forgiveness as freedom means you choose to stop letting old pain decide how much good you can receive now. Sometimes the heart stays closed because it believes staying closed prevents future hurt. But a closed heart also struggles to receive tenderness, support, joy, and peace. The wall that keeps pain out may also keep love at a distance. Forgiveness does not tear the wall down with force. It slowly teaches the heart that it can have boundaries without becoming a prison. It can be protected without being locked away. It can remember without reliving. It can be wise without becoming bitter. When you release the hold of pain, you do not lose the lesson. This is important. Many people fear that if they let go, they will forget what they learned and become vulnerable to the same hurt again. But wisdom does not disappear when resentment softens. In fact, wisdom becomes clearer when resentment is no longer clouding the heart. You can remember what you learned. You can keep the boundary. You can trust your body's signals. You can honor your needs. You can choose better. And you can do all of this without carrying the old bitterness into every room of your future. Tonight, you might imagine forgiveness not as a door you must walk through all at once, but as a weight you set down little by little. The weight of needing them to understand, the weight of needing the past to explain itself, the weight of punishing yourself, the weight of replaying the pain, the weight of proving that you were hurt, the weight of keeping your heart tense so no one forgets what happened. My dear, your pain mattered even if you stopped carrying it so tightly. Your story mattered even if you choose peace. Your heart mattered even if you no longer live in the old wound. I release the hold this pain has had on my heart. Let this sentence become a soft inner movement, not a forced ending, not a denial, a movement, a turning, a decision to stop giving the old hurt every quiet night, every tired thought, every piece of your future. I release the hold this pain has had on my heart. You are not saying the pain never existed. You are saying it no longer gets to be the ruler of your inner world. You are not saying the past was harmless. You are saying your peace is precious. You are not saying you are finished healing. You are saying healing is allowed to begin. There may be tears with forgiveness. Let them be there. There may be resistance. Let it be there. There may be a part of you that says, I am not ready. Honor that. Forgiveness cannot be forced by fear and still become freedom. The heart opens more truly when it feels safe. So if all you can say tonight is, I am willing to become willing, that is enough. If all you can say is, I want peace someday, that is enough. If all you can say is, I am tired of carrying this, that is enough. These small openings matter. They tell the soul that something new is possible. Forgiveness may also mean forgiving yourself for how long it has taken to heal. Please do not turn healing into another place where you are not good enough. You do not need to be fully free by tonight. You do not need to make your heart move faster to prove you are spiritual. You do not need to have beautiful feelings about painful things. Healing is sacred because it is honest. It respects the heart's pace. It honors the body's wisdom. It lets love enter without violence. So be patient with yourself. A heart that has been hurt may need gentle repetition before it trusts release. That is not failure. That is the natural movement of healing. You can forgive and still have days when the memory returns. You can forgive and still need boundaries. You can forgive and still feel sadness. You can forgive and still choose not to reconnect. You can forgive and still protect your peace. Forgiveness is not a performance for other people. It is an inner freedom that grows quietly. Some days it may feel strong, other days it may feel far away. That is okay. Return to willingness. Return to gentleness. Return to the truth that your heart deserves peace, even while it is still learning how to receive it. Tonight, let forgiveness be simple. Let it be a soft release of the grip. Let it be the choice to stop replaying the hurt as the final truth. Let it be the choice to stop using the past as proof that nothing good can come. Let it be the choice to stop speaking to yourself with the voice of blame. Let it be the choice to rest without carrying every old wound into the night. You are not approving what happened. You are freeing your own heart from the endless hold of it. You are giving your soul permission to breathe again. I release the hold this pain has had on my heart. I release the need to keep hurting myself with old memories. I release the belief that peace must wait until the past changes. I release the old blame that has made my heart heavy. I release what I can release tonight, and I let love care for the rest. The past may have touched me, but it does not own me. The hurt may have shaped me, but it does not define all that is possible. I am allowed to become free gently. I am allowed to sleep with a lighter heart. I am allowed to choose peace without denying my pain. Forgiveness is not weakness. It is the quiet strength of someone who has decided that bitterness will not be the final home of the heart. Forgiveness is not forgetting. It is remembering with less poison. Forgiveness is not returning to what harmed you. It is returning to yourself. Forgiveness is not approval. It is freedom. And tonight, even if freedom begins softly, even if it begins with willingness, even if it begins with tired tears and an honest heart, it still begins. Something inside you can loosen. Something inside you can breathe. Something inside you can say, have carried this long on. Oh, and I am ready to let love help me set it down. Before sleep, your body needs kindness, not pressure. It does not need another command. It does not need another harsh thought. It does not need you to replay the day and search for every mistake. It does not need you to carry tomorrow before tomorrow has arrived. Your body has been with you through every hour of this day. It has carried your tired thoughts, your quiet pain, your hidden worry, your brave face, your unfinished feelings, and the places inside you that did not know how to speak. Tonight, your body is not asking to be judged. It is asking to feel safe enough to rest. So much hurt does not stay only in the mind. It moves into the body quietly. It may sit in the chest like a heaviness. It may live in the throat as words that were never spoken. It may gather in the shoulders as responsibility. It may tighten the stomach with old fear. It may make the jaw hold what the heart could not say. It may make the whole body feel tired even when nothing outside seems heavy enough to explain it. This does not mean your body is against you. It means your body has been listening to your life. It means your body has held things that your heart did not have the space to release. Tonight, instead of asking your body why it is not calmer, speak to it with love. Instead of saying, why are you tense? Why are you tired? Why can you not relax? Say, dear body, I know you have carried so much. I know you have tried to protect me. I know you have stayed with me through every season. I am not here to fight you tonight. I am here to care for you. There is a softness that begins when the body no longer feels attacked by the mind. There is a quiet easing that begins when the body hears a kinder voice. There is a deep kind of rest that becomes possible when you stop treating your body like a problem and begin treating it like a loyal friend. My body is safe to soften. My heart is safe to rest. Let these words move through you gently. They do not need to be forced. They do not need to be perfect. Let them become a kind message inside the places that have stayed tight for too long. My body is safe to soften. My heart is safe to rest. The body may not believe this fully at first, and that is okay. The body may need to hear kindness many times before it trusts it. If you have lived in fear for a long time, peace may feel unfamiliar. If you have carried pain for years, rest may feel strange. If your nervous system has been used to protecting you, safety may arrive slowly. That is not failure. That is healing, learning a new language. You may have spent many nights lying down while your body stayed ready for danger. The room may have been quiet, but inside you, The old worry was still moving. The bed may have been soft, but the mind was still trying to solve everything. The world may have gone dark, but the heart was still holding old conversations, old losses, old questions, old fear. So tonight, you do not have to solve your whole life before you rest. You do not have to earn sleep by fixing every feeling. You do not have to become empty of pain to be worthy of peace. You can bring your tired body into the night exactly as it is and meet it with tenderness. There is no need to rush the body into calm. Rushing is another kind of pressure. Let your body receive the idea of safety in a simple way. Let the shoulders know they do not have to hold the whole world. Let the hands know they do not have to grip what is already passing. Let the chest know it does not have to protect every old wound with tightness. Let the face soften from the effort of looking fine all day. Let the stomach know it does not have to prepare for every possible problem. Let the whole body hear, I am here now. I am listening now. I am not going to make this night harder with self-criticism. Sometimes the body holds pain because it never received permission to release it. You may have kept going because life asked you to keep going. You may have pushed through because people needed you. You may have swallowed tears because there was no safe place to cry. You may have smiled because explaining felt impossible. The body remembered all of it. It remembered the words you did not say, the anger you did not express, the sadness you hid, the fear you carried, the love you gave while feeling empty inside. Tonight, you can give the body a new message. You can say, I see what you have held. I thank you for carrying me. You do not have to hold it the same way now. The hurt you hid may have made the body feel like a place of tension instead of a place of home. But your body is not your enemy. Your body is the place where healing can begin. It is the home of your breath, your feeling, your softness, your strength, your inner knowing. It has not betrayed you by feeling tired. It has not failed you by needing care. It has not done anything wrong by showing signs of stress. It is asking to be loved more deeply. It is asking for gentler thoughts, safer choices, calmer nights, and a heart that no longer pushes every feeling into the dark. If there is a place inside you that feels heavy tonight, do not speak to it with fear. Speak to it as a tender place that has been waiting for comfort. If there is tightness, say, I am not angry at you. If there is tiredness, say, I understand. If there is sadness in the body, say, you are allowed to soften here. If there is fear, say, I am with you now. The body responds to the feeling behind your words. It can feel the difference between pressure and love. It can feel the difference between being managed and being cared for. Tonight, let care become stronger than pressure. You may notice that when the heart feels unsafe, the body stays awake. It keeps listening for the next problem. It keeps preparing for the next disappointment. It keeps holding itself like something bad may happen. This is not because you are broken. It is because something in you learned that softness was not always safe. Something in you learned that if you relaxed, you might be hurt, surprised, left, judged, or disappointed. So the body chose protection. But protection was not meant to become a permanent home. Tonight, you can begin to teach your body that safety is possible in the present moment. You can say, "That was then, and this is now. I am here now. I can care for myself now. My body is safe to soften. My heart is safe to rest." These words are not a promise that life will never bring another challenge. They are a loving signal to your inner world. They say, in this moment, you do not have to fight. In this moment, you do not have to hold every old wound in your muscles. In this moment, you do not have to prepare for every tomorrow. In this moment, you can let love come near. The body does not need perfect conditions to soften a little. It needs a signal of kindness. It needs to know you are not turning against it. It needs to know you are on its side. There may be hidden hurt inside the body that does not have words. That is okay. Not every pain needs a full explanation before it can receive love. You can care for what you do not fully understand. You can be gentle with a heaviness that has no clear name. You can offer kindness to a tiredness that comes from years of being strong. You can speak peace into places that have not yet told you their story. The body does not need you to analyze everything tonight. It needs you to stop adding fear to what is already tender. It needs you to stop asking it to carry pain and criticism at the same time. Let tonight be a different kind of night. Not a night where you wrestle with your body. Not a night where you replay old pain until the body feels small and tense. Not a night where you lie down with the weight of every unfinished thing. Let this be a night where the body hears compassion. Let this be a night where the heart is allowed to be tired without shame. Let this be a night where rest is not something you chase, but something you allow by becoming kinder to yourself. Your body has been waiting for this kindness. Your heart has been waiting for this permission. You do not have to hold everything while you sleep. The body is wise. It knows how to restore when it feels safe enough. It knows how to release when it is not being threatened by more fear. It knows how to settle when the inner voice becomes gentle. You do not need to force the body to trust. You can offer it steady love. You can give it words that feel safe. You can give it an inner home where it is no longer hated for being human. Healing often begins when the body stops hearing what is wrong with you and starts hearing, "I am here with you. I will care for you." We can move softly now. Tonight, your body does not have to be perfect to deserve peace. Your heart does not have to be light to deserve rest. Your mind does not have to be empty to deserve kindness. You are allowed to sleep while still healing. You are allowed to rest while still learning. You are allowed to be held by the night, even if some things remain unfinished. My body is safe to soften. My heart is safe to rest. Let these words stay close. Let them become a gentle covering over the places that have carried too much. Let them remind you that hidden hurt can begin to release when the body no longer feels alone. The part of you that hurt the most needs the voice of love the most, not the voice of blame, not the voice that says, "Why are you still feeling this?" Not the voice that says, "You should be stronger." Not the voice that tells you to forget before you are ready. The hurt part of you has already heard enough hardness. It has already lived through enough silence. It has already carried enough shame. Tonight, what it needs is a voice that feels like safety. A voice that says, "I see you, I hear you. I am not leaving you alone with this anymore." Many of us carry hidden hurt because at some point our pain did not receive a loving answer. Maybe you cried and no one came close. Maybe you spoke and someone dismissed you. Maybe you trusted and someone laughed. Maybe you needed comfort and received judgment instead. Maybe you were told to be strong when what you really needed was to be held with care. So the heart learned to stop asking. It learned to hide its tender places. It learned to carry pain quietly and call that strength. But tonight, you can become the loving voice your heart did not receive then. You can speak to the hidden place in a way that finally feels safe. I am here with myself now. I will not abandon my heart tonight. These words are simple, but they can reach very deep places. They tell the wounded part of you that you are no longer leaving it behind. They tell the inner child that you will not turn away just because feelings are uncomfortable. They tell the tired heart that it no longer has to earn attention by becoming louder. I am here with myself now. I will not abandon my heart tonight. Let this be the voice that enters the old silence. Let this be the message that begins to change the way you hold yourself. The hidden hurt may not trust love immediately. It may have waited too long. It may be used to being ignored. It may be used to being pushed away. So if you speak kindly to yourself and something inside still feels tight, do not give up. The heart may be listening from behind a wall. It may need to hear your love more than once before it believes you. This is how healing often begins. Not with instant relief, but with a new voice returning again and again. A voice that does not demand. A voice that does not shame. A voice that stays. Speak to the hurt part of you as if you are speaking to someone precious. Say, "I know you were hurt. I know you did not deserve to carry that alone. I know you have been trying to be brave. I know you have been tired from hiding. I am not here to rush you. I am not here to force you to feel better. I am here to love you while you heal." These are the kinds of words the heart understands. Simple words, warm words, words that do not ask the wound to perform, words that do not make healing another task, words that give the hidden hurt permission to come out of the dark. There may be a younger part of you still waiting inside the pain, a part that wanted protection, a part that wanted someone to notice, a part that wanted to be chosen, believed, comforted, defended, or understood. That younger part may still be carrying a question. Why did no one see me? Why was I not enough? Why did I have to be so strong? Why did love feel unsafe? Tonight, you do not need to answer every question perfectly. You can simply bring love to the part that is asking. You can say, I see you now. You matter to me now. I am sorry you felt alone. I am here now. When you give hidden hurt a loving voice, you stop repeating the old abandonment inside yourself. Maybe others left you alone with pain, but you do not have to keep leaving yourself. Maybe others made your feelings feel small, but you do not have to keep making them small. Maybe others did not know how to love you gently, but you can learn a gentler way now. This is not about blaming yourself for what you did not receive. This is about returning to yourself with the love you deserved. You cannot change every voice from the past, but you can choose the voice that continues inside you tonight. The voice inside you creates the room your heart sleeps in. If the voice is harsh, the heart stays guarded. If the voice is fearful, the body stays tight. If the voice is blaming, the wound stays open. But if the voice becomes soft, patient, and kind, something begins to change. The heart begins to believe that it is safe to be honest. The body begins to release a little of what it held. The mind begins to stop fighting every feeling. Your inner world becomes a place where healing can happen. Not because everything outside has changed, but because the atmosphere inside you has become more loving. Tonight, let your words become a safe place. Say, I believe my pain deserves care. I believe my heart deserves peace. I believe my feelings are not too much. I believe I can be gentle with myself. I believe I can stop speaking to myself like someone I am against. I am here with myself now. I will not abandon my heart tonight. These words do not need to be loud. They do not need to be dramatic. They only need to be sincere. The heart knows sincerity. It knows when love is real, even when love is quiet. Sometimes the hidden hurt needs permission to feel. You can say, you are allowed to be sad here. You are allowed to be tired here. You are allowed to feel what you could not feel then. You are allowed to miss what mattered. You are allowed to grieve what did not become what you hoped. You are allowed to be honest without being judged. You are allowed to rest without explaining everything. This kind of inner permission is powerful because so much pain becomes trapped behind the belief that it is not allowed to exist. When you give it permission, it does not have to fight to be seen. Sometimes the hidden hurt needs protection. You can say, I will not send you back to what keeps hurting you. I will not force you to accept less than kindness. I will not use your love as a reason to abandon your peace. I will not ignore the signals of my body. I will not call pain love just because it is familiar. I will choose more gently now. The wounded heart needs tenderness, yes, but it also needs to know that the wiser you is here now. It needs to know that love within you has become stronger. It needs to know that you can care for it differently from this night forward. Sometimes the hidden hurt needs forgiveness from you. Not forgiveness for being hurt, because hurt is not wrong, but forgiveness for all the times you judged yourself for it. You can say, I am sorry for the times I called you weak. I am sorry for the times I told you to get over it. I am sorry for the times I ignored you because I did not know how to help. I am sorry for the times I listened to the world more than I listened to you. I am learning now. I am returning now. I will try to speak to you with more love. This is not about becoming perfect at self-love. It is about becoming more present. Some nights the loving voice may come easily. Other nights it may feel far away. Do not use that as another reason to judge yourself. If all you can say is, I am willing to be kinder, that is enough. If all you can say is, I do not want to hurt myself with my thoughts tonight, that is enough. If all you can say is, I am here, that is enough. The heart does not need a perfect speech. It needs a real presence. It needs to feel that you are no longer turning away. You may have spent a long time waiting for someone else to say the words you needed. Maybe you waited for an apology. Maybe you waited for someone to understand. Maybe you waited for someone to come back with care. Maybe you waited for someone to choose you in the way you hoped. And maybe some of those words never came. That is painful. It is okay to admit that. But tonight, your healing does not have to be completely locked behind another person's silence. You can begin to give your own heart words that are true, loving, and free. You can begin to say what the hurt place needed to hear. You can say you did not deserve to be treated without care. You can say your feelings were real. You can say you are worthy of love that feels safe. You can say you do not have to prove your worth to people who cannot see it. You can say, I choose you now. I choose your peace now. I choose to stop leaving you for the approval of others. I choose to stop making your pain invisible. I choose to stop letting the old story be the only voice in the room. These words may feel new. Let them be new. New love often feels unfamiliar before it feels natural. I am here with myself now. I will not abandon my heart tonight. Return to this again as the night becomes quiet. Let it become a soft promise, not a heavy promise. Not a promise that you will never struggle again. A gentle promise that tonight you will not use your own voice to deepen the wound. Tonight, you will not become another person who ignores your pain. Tonight, you will sit beside the hidden hurt with love. You will let it be seen. You will let it be held. You will remind it that it is part of you and all of you, deserves kindness. The loving voice does not erase the past, but it changes what the past becomes inside you. Without love, the past may become a prison. With love, the past can become something you heal from. Without love, the wound may become identity. With love, the wound can become wisdom. Without love, hidden hurt keeps speaking through fear. With love, hidden hurt begins to soften into understanding. This is why your inner voice matters so much. It becomes the bridge between what happened and how you carry it now. Tonight, choose the voice that brings you home to yourself. Speak gently to the heart that has been waiting. Speak gently to the body that has been holding. Speak gently to the mind that has been trying to protect you. Speak gently to the part of you that still wonders if peace is safe. Speak gently to the part that still misses, still grieves, still hopes, still fears. Let every word be a small act of return. Let every kind sentence tell your inner world, I am not against you. I am with you. I am here with myself now. I will not abandon my heart tonight. There comes a quiet moment in healing when the heart becomes ready to set down the old story. Not because the story did not matter, not because the pain was not real, not because you are forcing yourself to forget, but because your soul begins to understand that carrying the same story every night is too heavy. The old story may have explained your pain for a long time. It may have helped you understand why you felt guarded, tired, afraid, or unsure. But a story that once explained the wound can become a wall if you never let it change. Tonight, you can begin to loosen that wall. The old story may sound like, I am always left. I am never chosen. I cannot trust anyone. I am too difficult to love. I always lose what matters. I will never feel safe. I should have done everything differently. My life is only pain. These stories may feel true when the heart is hurting, but they are not the whole truth. They are pain speaking in the language of forever, and pain often uses forever when it is afraid. It says always, never, nothing, no one, impossible. But love speaks differently. Love says, this hurt and healing is still possible. Love says, this happened and something new can still grow. Love says, you are not trapping it inside the old meaning. I let go of what I no longer need to carry. Let this sentence move softly through the old story. You do not have to let go of wisdom. You do not have to let go of the lesson. You do not have to let go of self-respect. You do not have to let go of truth. You are only letting go of the weight that keeps your heart living in yesterday. You are letting go of the part of the story that says the past has the final word. You are letting go of the belief that pain must remain heavy to prove that it mattered. Your pain mattered, and your peace matters too. Sometimes we keep carrying the old story because we are afraid that if we release it, we will lose proof. Proof that we were hurt, proof that we were treated unfairly, proof that we did our best, proof that the pain was real. But dear one, you do not have to stay wounded to prove the wound existed. You do not have to keep bleeding emotionally to prove that something cut you. You do not have to stay tense every night to prove that you survived something hard. The truth remains true even when you begin to heal. Your story remains valid even when you choose peace. You are allowed to become lighter without betraying your past. The old story may also feel familiar, and what is familiar can feel safe even when it hurts. If you have told yourself the same painful meaning for years, the mind may return to it automatically. It may not know what to do with peace yet. It may not know how to imagine a new future. It may feel strange to say, "I am safe now," when fear has been the old language. It may feel strange to say, "I am worthy now," when shame has been repeated for so long. This is why you must be patient with yourself. You are not only changing thoughts, you are teaching your inner world a new way to belong to life. Opening to peace does not mean every question has been answered. It means you are willing to stop making unanswered questions the center of your night. It means you can say, "I may not know why everything happened, but I do not need to keep hurting myself with the same thought." It means you can say, "I may not have received the apology, but I can still give my heart mercy." It means you can say, "I may still be healing, but I can rest while I heal." Peace does not require a perfect past. Peace begins when the past is no longer allowed to take every space inside you. The old story often keeps the body in the same old feeling. If the story says, "I am unsafe," the body stays guarded. If the story says, "I am not loved," the heart stays closed. If the story says, "Nothing changes," the mind stops looking for new openings. If the story says, "I am broken," the soul forgets its own light. Tonight, gently question the story that has been living inside you. Ask, "Is this the truth of my whole life? Or is this the voice of pain?" Ask, "Is this story protecting me, or is it keeping me trapped?" Ask, "Can I honor what happened without carrying this heavy meaning forever?" You are allowed to choose a new meaning. Tao, not a false meaning, not a meaning that denies pain, a healing meaning. Instead of saying, "I was hurt because I am not worthy," you can say, "I was hurt and I am learning to value myself more deeply." Instead of saying, "I was left because I am not enough," you can say, "I was left and I am still whole." Instead of saying, "I trusted and that made me foolish," you can say, "I trusted because I had a loving heart and now I am learning trust with wisdom." Instead of saying, "I lost everything," you can say, "I lost something painful and I am still open to life returning in new ways." This is how you set the old story free. You do not fight it. You do not shame it. You do not pretend it never existed. You gently stop repeating it as your final truth. You take the power away from the old meaning. You say, I understand why I believed this. I understand why this story felt safe. I understand why my heart needed an explanation. But I am ready to let love write something softer now. I am ready to let peace enter the place where pain has been repeating itself. I am ready to stop making my wound my name. I let go of what I no longer need to carry. Say this to the old blame. Say this to the old fear. Say this to the old shame. Say this to the old need to replay the memory. Say this to the old habit of expecting pain. Say this to the part of you that has been living as if the past is still happening. Letting go may feel quiet. It may feel like a soft loosening rather than a big change. Trust the small loosening. Trust the gentle release. Trust the way the heart opens slowly when it no longer feels forced. When the old story begins to lose its weight, space opens. At first, that space may feel strange. You may wonder who you are without the pain you have carried for so long. You may wonder how to live without expecting disappointment. You may wonder how to rest without replaying everything. Be gentle in that space. Do not rush to fill it with another worry. Let peace have room to arrive. Let softness have room to grow. Let hope return in a way that feels safe. Let your heart learn that life can be more than protection. Let your soul remember that you were made for more than carrying wounds. Peace may enter quietly. It may not come as a sudden change. It may come as a softer thought, a less heavy chest, a calmer inner voice. A moment when the memory visits but does not take over. A night when you do not blame yourself as much. A morning when you feel a little more able to begin. These are signs of release too. Do not reject them because they are not dramatic. Healing often arrives gently. It often comes in small changes that become stronger with love. Peace does not need to prove itself loudly. It only needs a place to grow. To open to peace, you must stop asking pain for permission. Pain may say, stay guarded. Pain may say, do not trust. Pain may say, keep replaying this so it does not happen again. Pain may say, do not rest yet. But peace says you can be wise without being tense. You can remember without reliving. You can protect yourself without closing your whole heart. You can learn without punishing yourself. You can sleep without solving every old story tonight. Peace is not careless. Peace is not weak. Peace is the strength of a heart that no longer wants to live under the rule of fear. Tonight, release does not need to be perfect. You may set down some of the weight and pick some of it back up tomorrow. That can happen. Do not turn it into failure. Simply return again to love. Healing is made of returns. returning to kindness, returning to truth, returning to the body, returning to the heart, returning to the new story. Every time you notice you are carrying the old weight again, you can gently say, I do not need to carry this in the same way. I can choose peace again. I can let love help me again. I can begin again without shame. The new story does not have to be complicated. It can be simple. I was hurt, and I am healing. I carried pain, and now I am learning peace. I felt alone, and now I am returning to myself. I was afraid, and now I am becoming safe within. I lost something, and life can still bring me good. I blamed myself, and now I choose mercy. I hid my hurt, and tonight I let love find it. These new words are not empty. They are seeds. They tell the subconscious mind that the old meaning is not the only path. They tell the heart that a softer future is allowed. I let go of what I no longer need to carry. Let this become your quiet turning point. Let it help you release the part of the story that has become too heavy for your spirit. Let it remind you that hidden hurt can be seen, loved, and softened. Let it remind you that the past does not need to be denied in order for peace to be real. Let it remind you that what happened is not more powerful than the love moving through you now. Tonight, something old can loosen, something tender can breathe, something peaceful can enter the space where pain has lived for too long. Tonight, you do not have to carry the weight into sleep. You do not have to take every old hurt with you into the dark. You do not have to hold every memory, every question, every disappointment, every regret, every word that was said, every word that was never said. You do not have to make your tired body into a storage place for pain. You do not have to ask your heart to stay awake, guarding wounds that are ready to soften. Sleep can become a place of release. Sleep can become a place where the heart is allowed to stop holding so tightly. Sleep can become a quiet return to peace. You do not need to solve everything tonight. This is important. The mind may believe that if it keeps thinking, it will finally find the answer that brings peace. But sometimes peace comes when you stop demanding an answer from a tired mind. Sometimes the most loving thing you can say is, I do not have to understand everything before I rest. I do not have to fix every feeling before I sleep. I do not have to carry tomorrow in my body tonight. I can give myself permission to rest while life continues to move in ways I cannot yet see. Tonight, I set my hidden hurt free, not by forcing it, not by denying it, not by pretending I am finished healing. I set it free by no longer holding it with fear. I set it free by letting love come near. I set it free by saying, I see you, I honor you, and I no longer need to keep you locked inside me. I set it free by allowing my heart to be softer than the old story. I set it free by choosing not to punish myself in the quiet. I set it free by letting the night become a place of mercy. There is a great tenderness in resting without the weight. It does not mean the weight was imaginary. It means you are allowed to put it down for now. Imagine how often your heart has carried pain into the night because it did not know it had permission to rest. Imagine how often your body has stayed alert because old hurt felt unfinished. Imagine how often the mind has replayed the same story because it believed this was the only way to stay safe. Tonight, you can offer a new message. You can say, "Dear heart, you have carried enough for today. Dear body, you have held enough for today. Dear mind, you may become quiet now. We are safe to rest. Tonight, I choose peace over pain." This does not mean pain is wrong. It means pain is no longer the leader of the night. This does not mean you reject the part of you that hurts. It means you choose to hold that part with peace instead of fear. You choose peace in the way you speak to yourself. You choose peace in the way you let the day end. You choose peace by not reopening every wound before sleep. You choose peace by letting old stories lose their sharpness. You choose peace by allowing the heart to rest before every answer arrives. There may still be feelings inside you, and that is okay. Rest does not require emptiness. Peace does not require that every emotion disappear. You can rest with a tender heart. You can rest while still healing. You can rest even if something remains unfinished. You can rest even if some tears came earlier. You can rest even if you are still learning how to forgive, how to release, how to trust, how to love yourself without turning away. You are allowed to sleep in the middle of healing. You are allowed to let the night care for you while your heart becomes whole in its own gentle time. Tonight, I rest in love. Let this be the feeling you lean toward. Love does not ask you to become perfect before you receive it. Love does not say, "Come back when you have no wounds." Love does not say, "Hide the part of you that hurts." Love says, "Bring the tired heart here. Bring the old pain here. Bring the hidden sadness here. Bring the body that has carried too much. Bring the mind that has tried so hard to understand. Rest here. You are not too heavy for love. You are not too wounded for softness. You are not too late for peace. Let the day end without judging how you moved through it. Maybe you were strong. Maybe you were tired. Maybe you were kind. Maybe you were quiet. Maybe you did your best while carrying more than anyone knew. That is enough for tonight. The day does not need to be perfect for you to lay it down. You can release the conversations, the tasks, the worries, the unfinished thoughts. You can say, "I have done what I could for today. What remains can be met in another light. Tonight, I give myself permission to stop holding everything. Life is gentle with me as I sleep. Let this sentence become a blanket over the heart. Life is gentle with me as I sleep. Even if the day felt heavy, the night can still become soft. Even if your thoughts were loud, your inner voice can become kind now. Even if your heart was hurting, it can be held by a deeper peace. You do not have to stay on guard to be safe. You do not have to keep watching the past. You do not have to carry old pain into every dream. Life can support you in quiet ways while you sleep. Your body can restore. Your heart can loosen. Your mind can rest. The hidden hurt may still be part of your healing, but it does not have to be the weight that presses on your chest tonight. It can become something softer, something seen, something loved, something no longer locked away in silence. You have brought kindness to it. You have brought honesty to it. You have brought a loving voice to the places that once felt alone. That matters. Do not think this inner work is small. Every time you meet your heart with love instead of judgment, something changes. Every time you release self-blame, something opens. Every time you choose peace before sleep, you teach your body a new way to rest. Tonight, you can let the old pain leave in the way it is ready to leave. Maybe it leaves as a softening. Maybe it leaves as tears. Maybe it leaves as a quieter mind. Maybe it leaves as a simple feeling that you do not have to fight yourself anymore. Trust the form it takes. Healing does not always look the same. Release does not always feel dramatic. Sometimes release is simply the absence of the old tightness. Sometimes release is the first night you speak kindly to yourself. Sometimes release is the moment you stop needing to understand everything and allow yourself to be held by peace. Tonight, I set my hidden hurt free. Tonight, I choose peace over pain. Tonight, I rest in love. Life is gentle with me as I sleep. Let these words become the final energy you give your heart. Let them replace the old questions that made the mind search for fear. Let them replace the old self-blame that made the body tighten. Let them replace the old habit of carrying yesterday into tomorrow. You are allowed to end this day differently. You are allowed to close this night with kindness. You are allowed to rest without the weight. Sleep is not a place where you lose control. Sleep can be a place where you stop fighting and be a place where the body remembers its own wisdom. It can be a place where the heart is no longer asked to perform. It can be a place where the soul returns to quiet trust. You are not abandoning your life by resting. You are allowing yourself to be restored for it. You are not ignoring your healing by sleeping. You are giving healing a softer space to continue. You are not weak because you need rest. You are wise enough to receive it. There is nothing more to prove tonight. You do not need to prove you are strong by staying tense. You do not need to prove you care by worrying. You do not need to prove your pain mattered by keeping it alive in the same way. You do not need to prove your worth to anyone in the quiet of this night. Your worth is already here. Your heart is already deserving of peace. Your body is already worthy of care. Your soul is already welcome in the arms of love. Tonight, let the need to prove fall away. Let the hidden hurt loosen. Let rest come closer. If any old thought returns, meet it gently. You can say, "Not tonight. Tonight, I choose peace." If the past tries to replay itself, you can say, "I have heard this story, and now I choose rest." If self-blame speaks, you can say, "I am learning mercy now." If fear rises, you can say, "I am safe to soften." If sadness comes near, you can say, "You are welcome here, but you do not have to carry the whole night." In this way, you become the loving guide of your inner world. You do not fight what comes. You lead it toward peace. Tonight, the hurt you hid is no longer hidden from love. It has been seen. It has been honored. It has been given a kinder place within you. That is enough for this night. You do not have to complete the whole journey before you sleep. You only have to let the heart know it is no longer alone. You only have to let the body know it can soften. You only have to let the mind know it can stop searching for pain. You only have to let love be the last voice inside you. Tonight, I rest in love. As this night surrounds you, let your heart remember that healing does not need to be forced. The hurt you carried did not appear in a single moment, and it does not need to leave through pressure. It can leave through love. It can leave through truth. It can leave through the quiet decision to stop abandoning yourself. It can leave through the gentle voice that says, "I am here now." It can leave through the peace that enters when the old story is no longer repeated as your final truth. You are not behind in your healing. You are not failing because some places still feel tender. You are becoming kinder to the parts of you that once had to hide. Tonight, you have listened to the hurt beneath the silence. You have understood that hidden pain is not weakness. You have seen that what is buried too long may ask for care in many ways. You have allowed the night to reveal what the day covered. You have stopped fighting the feeling and started meeting it with love. You have remembered that the hurt was real, but it is not your whole life. You have opened to forgiveness as freedom, not approval. You have given your body permission to feel safe before sleep. You have offered the hidden hurt a loving voice. You have begun to set free the old story. And now you can rest without carrying the weight in the same way. There is a softer life beginning inside you, even if it is quiet. It begins when you no longer make your pain your enemy. It begins when you speak to your heart with respect. It begins when you stop asking your body to hold what love is ready to release. It begins when you understand that peace is not something you must earn after years of being strong. Peace is something you can begin receiving now in small, gentle ways as you learn to trust yourself again. You do not need to be fully healed to be worthy of rest. You do not need to be fully free to be worthy of love. Let this night become a turning within you, not a loud turning, not a forced turning, a quiet one. The kind of turning where the heart says, I do not want to keep hurting myself with old pain. The kind where the body says, I am ready to soften. The kind where the soul says, I am willing to be free. Even if the past still has echoes, you do not have to answer every echo. Even if the old story still speaks, you do not have to believe every word. Even if hidden hurt returns, you now know how to meet it differently. You can meet it with kindness. You can meet it with patience. You can meet it with love. Tonight, let the younger part of you feel safe. Let the tired part of you feel held. Let the grieving part of you feel seen. Let the angry part of you feel understood. Let the fearful part of you feel protected. Let the body feel thanked. Let the heart feel heard. Let the mind feel allowed to become quiet. You are not alone inside yourself anymore. You are learning to become a loving home within your own being. And as that home becomes warmer, the hidden hurt no longer has to live in the cold. Set down what you can set down. Release what is ready to release. Let love hold what still needs time. You do not have to do all the work tonight. Life can meet you in the softness. Peace can come without being chased. Rest can arrive without being earned. Your heart can heal in quiet ways while you sleep. Your body can be kind to itself while you rest. Your soul can remember that the past is not the end of your story. There is still light ahead. There is still love ahead. There is still peace that belongs to you. Tonight, I set my hidden hurt free. Tonight, I choose peace over pain. Tonight, I rest in love. Life is gentle with me as I sleep. Let these words settle into the deepest part of you. Let them become the final message of the night. You are safe to soften. You are safe to release. You are safe to stop carrying pain in silence. You are safe to let the old story lose its weight. You are safe to rest without solving everything. The heart that has hurt can still heal. The body that has held so much can still soften. The soul that has been tired can still return to peace. And now, let the night be kind to you. Let the hidden hurt no longer hide from love. Let the old weight grow lighter. Let your inner world become quiet and warm. Let your heart receive the care it has needed for so long. You do not have to carry yesterday into sleep. You do not have to carry every wound into tomorrow. You can rest now with a softer heart. You can trust that healing is already moving gently within you. You can let love be the last word inside you tonight. Before sleep, I set free the hurt I have hidden for too long. I let love be the last voice inside me tonight.